morning, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's Robert with the Hustle Nation. You know, we're all about creating financial independence, making more money so that we have more freedom to be able to go and do what it is that we enjoy doing, spending time with those that our loved ones, whatever it is, taking more things, riding a motorcycle. You know, the thing about it is that today's Labor Day, okay? And this was actually kind of like a labor union inspired type of holiday, way it came about and everything like that. And my biggest thing is that really hit me this morning is, and I got the truck warmed up right now. I'm about to go to Home Depot, pick up, I think 5-7 buckets of sheetrock mud, a bunch of corner bead, and put it on a job site where a gentleman's going to be finishing up a job that he started late last night. And, you know, my thing is that I'm just so thankful that I live in a country that's got a god-awful amount of abundant opportunity. You know, we have it so good in this country, and if you don't understand that, do me a favor, take a trip, go to a third world country and spend about 2 or 3 weeks. You know, get you some of that no air conditioning, sporadic electricity. You go 3 miles to get an internet signal to be able to use your cell phone or Wi-Fi. You know, hot food. You know, luxury is owning a refrigerator. All of us take that for granted, and you know, there's an grossly over amount of abundance and opulence that we as a country in the United States are able to enjoy. And I don't know of any other reason for that except for capitalism. And the thing about it is that if you have a negative connotation about money, if it's bad for people to be rich, if it's bad for them to have more than what they need or will be using, you really should take a look at that. I have never spoke to anybody that has talked about money like that there was not something causing it. And what I mean by that is that normally there's going to be something behind why they think that it's bad to be rich, think that it's bad to have abundance, think that it's bad to do this. You know, I got no problem with somebody that drives a Bentley, you know, if you want, or a Bugatti. If you want to spend $4 million on a car and you got $4 million and it's not going to strap you to support your family and you're able to meet all your obligations, by all means, get one for every day of the week if you can afford it. Rock on, my brother. Whoever, get it. The thing about it is that, you know, I talked to somebody and they were like, well, you know, you can't take it with you. That's the line I love the most. You can't take it with you. And it's like, okay, well, why do you have your paycheck longer than an hour? Every time you get paid, why do you have it longer than an hour? Why don't you spend it all? Because you're not going to be able to take it with you, you know? Oh, well, you know, and everything like that. I understand, okay? And as I talked to this person, they told me, they said, you know, my parents worked so much and everything like that. And, you know, at the end of their life, when they died and everything, you know, they had a bunch of money left over. And I wish they had spent more time with me. And so I'm not sure what the dynamic is that money equals being unloved or money equals neglect or what it is, but there's a negative connotation that person's having to deal with, okay? This is the only thing in the world that I've ever seen, because money is not bad, money is not evil, okay? Money is just a tool. It is a tool for us to be able to transfer goods and services from person to person. Okay, and what we do with that money is what makes the difference. The thing about it is that there's so many distractions that we have out there. Cars, new kitchen, new floor, Harley, new red bottom heels, Louis Vuitton purse, you know, whatever that is, new paint job for the car, you know, there's all kinds of distractions out there, okay? And the thing about it is that if you live in the United States, we are a capitalist country. We have what we call a free market enterprise. And what that means is that you can put goods on the market, as long as they're legal, and sell them, okay? And for the most part, the market is going to dictate the price. Okay, now if you can sell an apple for $100 and you can sustain that and continue to sell it, more power to you. However, the market generally dictates, and it's been a while since I bought some, but we'll just say it's $1 an apple, or maybe 50 cents an apple is what it breaks down to, okay? So I could go to this place and get it for 42 cents. I can go over here, get it for 60 cents. I can go here, get it for 55 cents. And so the market's going to kind of dictate where it is that you get it at, okay? And, basically like somebody that sets tile, does floors, they're anywhere from, generally speaking, $2.50 to about $5 a square foot, depending on what it is that they have to do in the size of the tile as well. So the market kind of dictates that. Now, if you become a great salesman, you might be able to sell your tile at $6 or $7 a square foot, okay? Because the perceived value that you add being that it's you doing the job versus this other guy that's like, hey man, I'm just going to do your tiles, $3 a square foot or not. Okay, thank you, gotta get back. See, okay? So it's a wonderful thing for us to live in a country where there's so much opportunity, There's probably not another country that I'm aware of that the possibility of any person that puts their mind to it to become financially independent, I don't know if it exists, okay? I don't study others, so I'd be speaking out of ignorance, okay? I do know this. I talk to a lot of people and I ask very pointed questions, especially having to do with money. And I have yet to run into anybody that is an immigrant that has come here and that doesn't view this as the land of opportunity. I have yet to hear from anybody saying, this country really sucks and I wish I'd never come here. It might, okay? I just haven't run into that person yet, all right? The other thing is that I know that like the people that I work with, like our roofing crew are Mexican. They love this place. They're like, there's no way we can make this money in our country, okay? And I do want to give a shout out to, I think it's Cav HD. I made a comment about the Mexican roofing crew not changing their clothes on a regular basis and saying that's just part of their culture. My apology. I should have been more specific about that. That crew in particular is like that. And I totally understand why, in the sense that roofing is a very hard job to do, okay? You got a lot of heavy lifting. You got a lot of nasty stuff that you're working with, okay? Nice clothes don't last long if you're on a roofing crew. I guarantee that. And a matter of fact, roofing tar, okay? Roofing tar is the only product that I have ever come across in my life that 50 feet away, you can see roofing tar and boom, you're going to get some on you. It's a miracle, okay? It works like that. Trust me when I tell you that. It does, okay? You can see roofing tar, on top of the roof and you're down on the ground. Boom, it's going to get on you. It's just like that, okay? It's a phenomenon that occurs. I can't explain it. Not going to try. But I just know, and I play by the rules, and so I know that exists, okay? But again, the nature of the job is just like that. And so my apology, but I should have been more specific in the sense that the culture of crew in particular is the way that they do things. If I was actively up on a roof and doing the manual labor part of it, I'd be shopping in my clothes at the thrift store. I'd be buying old stuff, and I've had a lot of people that have gotten on to me about stuff like that because I would wear a pair of pants, and especially if they got paint on them and everything like that. If I'm going to work, I'm going to work. If I have to go talk with customers, then I'm going to dress differently, dress for the occasion, so to speak. And so, again, my apology. I didn't mean that in a negative or anything that way. Again, these guys work from sun up to sundown. They're up on a roof, and it's like watching a fine-tuned machine. It's like watching a Swiss watch. The way that they flow and work and everything like that, they have music playing, but they're not stopping and talking with each other. You don't look at them and see them stopping and texting on their phone every 5 seconds or anything like that. It's amazing. We could learn a lot from these people. Guess what? They're very grateful and they're not spoiled. They understand how good they have it. If we've been here and ain't never gotten out of the country, you really have no idea how good you have it. But it is because of somebody's labor that we're able to enjoy everything that we do. So, for those of you that get up off your ass and hustle and make things happen, support your kids, show up, go to work each day, my hat's off to you. Those of you that don't, you're real arrogant to believe you might have that opportunity coming your way again. Don't waste it. It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Be productive, be profitable, and figure out who's got your money.